Hi, I'm Lynn Morgan, your slippery-shod pastor, hanging around today in the church office and accompanied by Roxy, your hard-working church dog. I was reading this morning in the book of Ecclesiastes, which was written by a person who calls himself Koheleth, which means the preacher. And the preacher often reflects on the vanity of things. Now, when we read the book of Ecclesiastes and we encounter that word vanity, we have to avoid the association of vanity like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the neatest one of all? That would be me, thank you. No, that's not the vanity that the author of Ecclesiastes means. He means the fleeting nature of things, the emptiness, the meaninglessness nature of things. And one of the things that was bothering the author of Ecclesiastes in the reading that I did this morning was what he would leave behind, his life's work. He says, I hated all my toil in which I had toiled under the sun, seeing that I must leave it to those who come after me. Can't take it with you when you go. Who knows whether they will be wise or foolish? Right, you lose all control over the things you leave behind. Some wastrel can just squander it or use it in a way that you would never wish it to be used. That's life. And Koheleth is not entirely happy about that. He goes on in that vein for some bit, and then he writes these things. What do mortals get from all the toil and strain with which they toil under the sun? For all their days are full of pain, and their work is a vexation. Even at night their minds do not rest. He's telling it like it is he not? Anyway, he says, this also is vanity, right? This is meaningless. This is empty. This is fleeting and ephemeral. And so he concludes, there is nothing better for mortals than to eat and drink, and find enjoyment in their toil. This also, I saw, is from the hand of God. For apart from him, who can eat or who can have enjoyment? I have to say that our friend Koheleth might be a little depressing when he reminds us how fleeting our lives are and ultimately how inconsequential they are. Even those of us who think we're big stuff are so quickly forgotten. Think how quickly our living memory will die with our grandchildren or our great-grandchildren, and the world will have forgotten us. Even those who created great works of art and literature and science and touched the world's history in significant ways are more often forgotten than remembered. And if you don't believe that, try and conjure up just the list of the U.S. presidents that you memorized as a kid in elementary school. Those people were so important in their time and in their society that they were elected to a club of which there have only been 45 members. And yet, I bet you can't name them all. Right. Our toil, our accomplishments are indeed vanity. And so, with Koheleth, with the preacher, this preacher also says, it's important for us to eat and drink and enjoy the pleasure of this life and to enjoy our toil as much as we can and to live in this moment, because what we leave behind is left behind. And what is remembered of us may be nothing at all. And so live this day as the gift that it is from God. And that is not vain. That is not emptiness. That is what Jesus promised, that we might have life and have it abundantly. Live it fully today and be at peace.